Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking downfield, it's Peppers. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback extends the play. He throws one to the left. Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Hoosiers in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Just slithered through the tackle and he's got room to run. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Pope. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all this stuff.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Pope. Finds the tight end. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback checking off. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, and how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to...
He's loose. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got... And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Wants to throw. It's Pope. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Hoosiers are on the move. A first down run on the doorstep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Trying to pound their way in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th.
About the defense coming up big on 4th and short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
At the 15, he's loose. Goes upstairs. A huge gain. He ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Quick timeout call by... They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And now on first down after converting with the run. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Feeling some heat. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Peppers. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touch. Offense getting set for first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's running in the open. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now on second down. To the air. It's Peppers. Looking left. Wide open downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Pulls and fires complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, looking again to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires left. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! Line gets set, first down. He's gonna pass. He's got it. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 10. He gets it in. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. Touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
It's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's York. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown! You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 40. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He's at the 10, and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Pope. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come upfield and those situations where you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Strong, firm tackle. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Northwestern was able to come away with the win as they have in Evanston so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now improvising. He'll pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying play action. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Ducks! A first down for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. To throw, it's Pope. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. On the ground, it's York. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. On the move at the 30. And he breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Peppers. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands, looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Hoosiers want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught over the middle. It's York. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Barrels ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. At midfield, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They're trying to get to it. Gets it out fast. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Peppers. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. 1st down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the back. With the catch, it's York. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Bulldozes him. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Okay, Justy, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the 1st down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 1st down ends this football game.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This crowd knows when to bring it. The give out of the gun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looking for a man. It's Pope. They're bringing heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The snap sets up the throw. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
1 minute left to play. Plenty of time if they can recover this onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Handoff to the single back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Back to throw, it's Peppers. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Going for 6. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through